Oh my God, I just finished watching Mr. Wavy versus BRIZZ RAWSTEIN. Oh my God, BRIZZ RAWSTEIN did his thing. It seemed like Mr. Wavy is used to the big crowd, y'all. He's more of a performer than he is a lyricist, So, all right, round one, Wavy did win the coin toss, but he opted to go first. He says something like, "I cut Briz, then cut Rawstein raw." He had said a bar like that. It was kind of fire. He says something like, "I squinted like the Japanese. I could do 2 for 20 like Applebee's," which was nice, was fire. He had a lot of hesitation in his rounds too. And it kind of like spoiled the momentum in his round. I noticed that he hesitates a lot. So now, but he was pretty good. He had lots of energy. The crowd was feeling him in the first round. So now Briz go, okay, he says something like, "You need the hype. This a battle I don't need or like. Dot, dot, dot. For beating you, bitch, I won't even receive no stripes." You know how Briz is. Very, very animated. All up in Wavy's face. Walking all around the stage. Then he says something like, "I hold the biscuit. I let it wave in your face till you get motion sickness." Briz was wigging in the first round. Then he says something like, "You only named yourself Wavy because Surf was taken." Remember that rumor? A lot of people used to say that Wavy kind of stole Surf's style and everything. So now round two goes. Now round two, he was hesitating a little bit too much. It seems like people that were standing on stage was getting kind of like, restless, hearing Mr. Wavy. So he makes a statement like looking like a crackhead in the PGs. He say a bar, something like that. Then he says, "Big ass blade, throat slice. I was trying to leave his neck missing like Norb shit." He say something like that. So he had people laughing on stage. Then he started talking like Briz, like trying to talk like Briz, basically imitating him. He basically is not too lyrical, Mr. Wavy, I'm noticing. He's just built for the main stage. He's basically more of a performer than he is a lyricist. Okay, so now we're going to go into round two. Now with round two, Briz, round two with Briz. So with round two with Briz, he starts off, he says something like, "Breezely called and said you got Wavy. You got 30 days to prep." Let me say that again. Breezely called and said you got 30 days prep. Tell that nigga he got 30 days left, is what Briz say. Now he had a bunch of schemes. He had a nice scheme on the waves, which is really fire. So now here comes. So Briz was great. Briz was great. The first round, I definitely had to give it to Briz. That first round. The second round, I had to give it to Briz again. Briz just was doing too much. He was overshadowing Mr. Wavy. And now we're gonna go into the third round. Now, third round. Mr. Wavy say, "This that gasoline all over the body. Flick a cig on me," or something like that. He says, you know how somebody got gasoline. If you flick a cigarette, that person will blow up. Then he kept saying, "Briz looked like he would do this. Briz looked like he would do that shit. Briz looked like he would do that shit." Like Briz is the type of nigga that would kill a cockroach with his hands. And he'd be like, "Briz looked like he would do that shit. Briz is the type of nigga that would put a booger on your wall. Briz looked like he would do that shit." Like he kept saying that in round three. Then he say something that was kind of fire. Niggas don't see their birthdays. It's just candles on the floor. How it's a visual or something when your man's dying, they have candles over the floor. That was fire. I really like that bar. And then surprisingly, for the first time, Mr. Wavy choked for a mad long. He was trying to bring it back. He just forgot his round. The rest of his round, I was shocked. He choked. So now we going to Briz, third round. So Briz says something like, "Rookies and vets came. They made it look like you was a part of my class." Like he was basically explaining how Mr. Wavy came into the battle rap scene before Briz and everything, and how he hasn't elevated. You know what I'm saying? How Briz elevated past him and stuff. So then he says something like, "Bitch, I'll put in between two high points. wavelengths, you know. So BRIZZ was really, you know, wigging. BRIZZ, I give BRIZZ all 3 rounds. Like BRIZZ just outshined Mr. Wavy, just like I predicted in my blog. BRIZZ outshined Mr. Wavy. All right, so I'll be back. I know I'm kind of late. I'll be back with all of the blogs. Loso versus Chef Trez and Av versus JC. Loso and Chef Trez, I can't wait to recap that. For that battle was fire. All right, going back to the battles later.